Hello everyone, this is the watcher here once again to give us updates on the market situation. As we can see, we have quite very interesting news reports on Monday. The CPI reports on the Swiss francs pair, which the forecast is that the data will come out as zero point 0.0, so the inflation will be coming down. So I expect us to hold on and not make much trade decision based on that, because though the market may react to that, but the main thing after the main markets moving reports will come from probably from the Thursday, Friday reports, from Thursday and Friday, and then on the 13th and on the 14th of December. So this week, the following week, which is the second week or the third week of the second week of December, is when we have much more market moving decisions, as I have highlighted, in USD and in Swiss francs. The Swiss francs will make a monetary policy known to us, and the US will have unemployment claims on the 14th, and also on the 13th, there we have a federal fund rate decision. So these two events will actually trigger a lot of market activities, and we shall look at what we expect from the chart. I honestly know that most times the chart may give you a trace view of what to expect, because the big players have started changing positions, as I have analyzed here before, that this is an accumulation phase and the Wyckoff uh, phase C trigger, and this will lead to a rally up, which may continue rising to this level or possibly above. And also, we expect from next year that the oil price will not continue to be around $70, that it should start rising up to $100. So that will also help the CAC Swiss francs to rally up as we are higher to as far as it can go. So, but we are not going to examine that right now. So, let's examine what we know for sure is most prominent, which we have examined before as well. So, the move generally here in the USD Swiss francs is that it will, as I have said before, I gave us analysis that it may either spring forth here and then come down or move directly down in our last video. So that play is still going on, and we are moving straight down to this level. After this level, I expect a bounce. I expect a bounce from here, and that will come probably from the unemployment claims or the CPI report in USD and the Swiss francs, and then we make a turnaround from the coming weeks and start to rally up. I do not think this will continue to break lower, but that all depends on what will happen on the 13th of December and on the 14th of December. So we should hold our fingers crossed, not make a trade on these until we are sure the direction of the market will take. And this direction will actually be carried over till January. Generally, I expect that the situation of things will change direction. So this market may turn bullish over time. That's what I expect, but we shall not trade anything so far until we are here, and then see opportunity to take a long position and move up. The same thing here, I told us that from here we expect possibly it will consolidate until it moves up. Along the line, I told that there is still possibility to withdraw, but within this past week, we received a news report from the euro, and that helped to drop the price to a reasonable technical level, which is this common baseline where we've monitored the point of interest. We've monitored around 0.940. So we hold on here and expect it to touch this level, And from this double bottom or triple bottom, now we look for buy opportunities, because it's obvious this market wants to reverse, in my own opinion. We've reached a kind of double bottom on the weekly, and now this is the third touch of the bottom. So it's now almost a multi-year low, so we expect a reversal up. So this is how I expect the market to play it. We maybe hold on a little here and then we push higher. So we watch out for that. The same thing also here, but this one is a bit tricky, but we should just watch out on the AUDCF. It's not, there's nothing to trade here actually, because the accumulation phase or the consolidation phase, I mean, is quite still in play, and I have made mistake in the past to try to trade during consolidation, trying to predict the direction of the market, but it always ended up in losses, and I will play out the patience on this one to wait until the decision or the market have shown where it wants to go. Possibly they will finally make a push down to make some people to start selling, and then possibly we join the trace of events to reverse the trend of the market upwards. But it's still obvious that generally, if the Swiss banks will start to cut interest rate next year back to maybe 0.0s, and then many pairs attached to it will start to rally up. So, but what we are waiting for is actually the right point to enter this trade. So we already know what we are expecting, because here we have a reasonable double bottom, and if we trace it down to the weekly, you can see we are close to the last reasonable, not this reasonable point in the price of the weekly over the years around 2020. So it can also, because from here, that is when the bank started raising interest rates, and can also start to change direction from here, because we expect the cut in rates from next year. So it's a reasonable thing to expect possibly a little drop down and then a rise up above this trend line. So I want us to have our fingers crossed, expect things to work in our favor, but be patient. If possible, do not trade in December. Do not make any trade on December till maybe 13th or 14th if you must trade, so that the market will finish all its consolidation pattern, and then we'll be sure where it's going. Because I personally have made a mistake on a pair. I made a video yesterday on gbpaud and euraud. I just came back from work. I just saw, I said, I've been watching this level. I didn't actually watch it from the macro perspective to see that there are other key levels to watch, so, but that is on this pair. I didn't monitor these key levels that is possible is coming here, but I just wanted to trade from the trend line and it failed. So I learned my lessons to not to make quick decisions, but rather allow the market to mature and then you make your trade. So that is why I expect us to be patient on this Swiss pairs, so that we can catch the right price and then trade it up at the right time. So my actual dates of trades, my best actual date of trade will be from December's third week or possibly January. So thank you so much, and here we like and subscribe, and that is much we have for you today.